What's going on, all you college students? Your two favorite class clowns are back tonight. We're talking about the brand new AMC original series starring the man, the myth, the legend. We're talking about Bob Odenkirk. He's back right after Better Call Saul, his first role post playing Jimmy McGill, Slippin' Jimmy. Better Call Saul, of course, we're talking about his brand new series, Lucky Hank.
I decided to face you as man for one short. Everything's a joke to him, but they're not all funny.
Tenure doesn't mean you can't get smacked in the face.
Ow! Let go of the notebook!
It has original work in it.
Not if it's yours.
And that's right, Uncle Bob Odenkirk has left us about a year ago with the finale of Better Call Saul. So it's a year later, 2023, and the brand new AMC Plus show, Lucky Hank. And it's a totally different role than we're used to in the past how many years, 11 years of the Breaking Bad universe. And, playing this English department chairman going through a midlife crisis. And it shows, kind of how boring his life is in this small, I think it's Pennsylvania town. And school that doesn't really focus on learning, which is hard to believe. If you go to college, there's not much learning going on there, or
Yeah.
the extracurricular activities, but you can tell he's in the slump, not very happy in life, and, introduces his wife and daughter and where he's at in life.
Yeah, in the first scene, he's in class, and a student who's written, this what he thinks is a really interesting piece is reading in class, and Hank berates him in front of all his classmates, tells him how shitty it is, tells him if he was hoping to go anywhere or do anything with his life, he wouldn't be at this meaningless college where nobody goes anywhere from here. It's kind of a mid-range college. You're not going to do anything special. So yeah, he's dealing with this, and his father was the chairman before him, and the show's sort of setting up who's going to become the chairman, who's going to take over. And it's going to be Hank Devereaux. He's going to take over for his dad, who we don't ever meet in the pilot or anything. They say that their relationship's strained. They don't really communicate very well. But we do meet his family. Marielle Ennis plays his wife, and she's a teacher also. And, they meet at the end of their shitty days and talk about what happened during the day. And Hank lays it on the line, and it's classic Bob Odenkirk, just off the cuff, talking about how his day went and all the things that he's facing and how stupid one of his students was that he, came across today and wrote this piece of garbage. And it goes from there.
Yeah, there's really a lot of random offbeat comedic undertones in the show, which is, kind of surprising and fun at the same time. It still has some comedic bits to it, but it's also a lot of drama in here at the same time. But what this guy's going through, the people surrounding him, other professors are going through at this school. They'll kind of have like an Office kind of vibe to it, like the TV show The Office. And then outside of that, what he's dealing with outside of work and how depressed he is and miserable, like his wife and family. And, a lot of us can relate to this, everything going on and pandemic, not much to look forward to, just kind of going in a slump and not happy and trying to find that motivation to get up each day. So it really hits home for me, and I could feel a lot of what this character is going through.
Yeah, it wasn't totally what I was expecting. Coming from Better Call Saul, it's totally different original series here. It's a mix of comedy and drama. I'd say it's kind of right down the line, but it's totally different. It's totally different role here for Bob. He plays a character here who's been a professor for a long time. He's, middle age, looking for the next thing in life, but he's kind of stuck here, and he's trying to find meaning in his life. And, he mentions some other opportunities for his wife, and his wife is looking to take this other opportunity, and he kind of shoots her down. And by the end of the episode, they had gotten to a little spat over that. He kind of got her excited for nothing, talked about doing something different, but then he's like, we have kids here. We can't really do that. We'd have to talk logistics. And, she had really gotten excited for doing something new, and he kind of shot it down. So it's going to be very much their relationship at the center of the show. We saw some other cast members who are recognizable. You mentioned The Office. We saw one of the guys that was on The Office actually playing one of the characters that he comes across there in the school. I think he's like the principal. Kind of cool seeing Oscar Nunez from The Office And Office Space, like you just mentioned, Diedrich Bader playing a role
Love
in the
him.
show too. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen from him, and he has some cool scenes with Bob. They're playing racquetball together. So it's going to be interesting to see more of him as the series goes on. But as far as a pilot episode, it took me a while to kind of see what the tone that they were going for in the show. Coming from Better Call Saul and some of the roles that we've seen Bob doing, straight dramas, with some comedy mixed in. This show is totally different from that. It's a totally different role, so it takes a little bit to get synced up with this new surrounding and the writing and everything. It's going to be totally different. So, overall though, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his performance. Just going to take some getting used to over the weeks. The first episode was okay. Nothing that blew me away or anything. I can't say that I'm really like, man, I can't wait for the next episode. It's going to take some time to build up, and we'll see where this goes and leads to.
Like you said, I think it takes a while to get used to a different character because we're so used to see him as a sleazy lawyer for so many years. Now he's playing like a middle-aged, midlife crisis professor kind of guy, struggling dad, and completely different. And I think that's what threw me off at first, but eventually when it finds its footing about halfway through the episode and what they're going for, it gets much better. And it definitely has my interest. I love Bob Odenkirk, anything he does, comedy, drama, whatever, or action, even with action movies too. I just love everything he does. So I'm very excited for this new series on AMC, something to check out each week. And I'm really excited to see where this all ends. So that being said, I'm going to give the first episode of Lucky Hank streaming on AMC Plus, give him a 4 out of 5 Saul Goodman hair pieces.
And I'm going to give the first episode of Lucky Hank a 4 out of 5 Diedrich Bader hair pieces.
I want to hear from all you rascals out there. What did you like about the first episode of Lucky Hank? What didn't you like about it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to click subscribe. Also, check out these wild boys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website, Cinephellas.com, for the latest, greatest TV, movie news, and reviews.
I hope I get to berate somebody like Uncle Lucky Hank did in the first episode tomorrow when I report into work first thing. So thank you guys for watching our review of the first episode of Lucky Hank. We can't wait to see where it goes, and we can't wait to see Uncle Bob Odenkirk back in action every Sunday in our homes. Look at him there. He kind of looks sad. I hope he cheers up as the weeks go by and finds something to live for.
Look at him, old kiss here. He'll be fine.
He'll be all right.
We'll get through this together, Uncle Hank. Come on.
We love Bob, coming from Chicago, legendary actor, broke the mold playing Saul Goodman in the Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad universe. We love this guy. So we know the show's going to, be awesome as the weeks go on. I can't wait to see where it goes from here, though. So thank you guys for watching our review of the first episode of Lucky Hank. And until the next time, I'm Uncle Henry Hill.
And I'm Uncle Unlucky Hank, signing out until the next TV review.
Cheers.